Clip show, clip show, clip show, clip show, clip show, clip show, clip show. We are watching a clip show, so you're not missing anything. Why are we even doing this? Why can't we just do the next episode? Why are we watching another clip show when we can watch some more Zeztz episodes where he fights the evil code organization? That's completely improvised, by the way. Yeah, yeah. This is where we are. We're doing bloody clip show episode.
Yeah. Recap episodes. My favorite.
Yeah, and weirdly enough, it's on the second episode of the arc.
And we get our new intro.
Yes, we were discussing things about new intros. Let's get right into it. So, here we are. Rider Time Podcast. Kamen Rider Zeztz, Case 28. Gather. Stop the dream from happening.
Yeah, the only reason I watch recap episodes when I binge watch shows or if it's a new episode is because I'm a completionist.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's frustrating, man. It's yeah, and yes, we are completionists because you never know. Maybe something that's plot relevant might actually happen. And it did. But it's like, do we have to sit through this much? Do we have to sit through this much? Okay, but first, we're jumping ahead of ourselves. Let's actually discuss the opening theme song. And with us, let's bring in a special someone. So Steve, what did you think of the episode? Well, the opening.
We went from K-pop to what literally sounds like what would be playing in a Hollister. It sounded like almost. It sounds very like pop punkish from what it was. We do have a montage of the original opening within the opening. And then it's like a video playing in the background, and it's in black and white. And then we see Baku, Fuji, we see Minami, we see Nem, and we see Nausicaa, like living normal, average lives. I had no idea Nausicaa was that tall. But I found out she's about my height, so I'm like, okay, well, that's not really that tall. But compared to most Japanese, I'm like, no, that's tall.
I mean, I kind of already knew that she was really tall because, I actually watched Zeztz. Just saying.
I mean, it was like, yes, she's like, oh, yeah, no. But I mean, in talking about like Japanese, I'm like, yeah, no, that's tall for them. To us, that's just Tuesday. We got a couple of references in the opening that I'm not. Did everyone catch them all? It wasn't just a Kamen Rider, but I mean, like, there's a lot that was in, like, a lot of references were in this opening. Let's see. I am actually live watching like this. Besides Agent 3 looking stupid, and the fact that yeah, chill the fuck out, dude. You're annoying. You're not crazy. As far as we know, you're not crazy. You're just stupid. But then we go into this again. We've never seen this on the show. A cut to a black backdrop and someone's eyes opening and they're red cat eyes. We've never seen that in this show. Although we did see,
but we saw it in the first opening, but
we did see when Three's acting all edgelord, there's a black cat like bouncing around. I'm like, have we seen a cat before? I mean, I know that there's like the black cat on that's the video display, but I'm like, is there a black cat? I don't think I've ever seen a black cat. Massive One Piece vibes right here in that one. I'm like, a black silhouette with red eyes that have slits. Are we saying Eam is in this show? That, if those who don't know. Yeah, we see Baku just being Baku, chasing the capsums in between himself and Agent 7. We have a Ultra reference where Baku actually turns on the spark and becomes a giant Kamen Rider fighting a shadow nightmare. Are we like saying there's gonna be a Ultra reference? Like, so it's not just Ichigo and Jay that are the giants that can become giants in Kamen Rider. Baku is now gonna be the Kamen Rider Ultra Rider.
Firstly, we did get Kamen Rider Arc from the Kiva movie, but honestly, the opening, like, it high-key gave me Chainsaw Man vibes because of like the cityscapes and whatnot. And I'm like, this is when you know that they're really trying to appeal to an American audience because they're trying to like go really hard on the anime.
How's my mic? I feel like something's up.
Yeah, you're kind of we're kind of echoing from your end.
Yeah.
Strange. I don't hear it. Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah. So yeah, it was such a bizarre opening. Jake, while Steve is trying to fix his audio, why don't you tell us about what you thought of the opening?
I think it's pretty good. I prefer the first opening, and I like the way the first opening sounds. Like, I've been listening to it a lot when I'm in, like, driving my car and whatnot. I'm sure the second opening will grow on me. But I'm also thinking I'll have to watch the first opening again and like look at the subtitles for the lyrics. Because, if you look back at the first opening, it gave us, it foreshadowed so much things in the first arc. Well, the first half of the show. So I'm thinking, I wonder how many things that this second opening is going to foreshadow for the second half of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting about like what foreshadows actually happen and whatnot. But yeah, it's again, I just can't get over the whole 3 doing the whole like thing. It's like honestly that distracts me from like from watching the rest of the opening because it's like you like even like to like the other homies at the gym. I'm like, it's like you have like this character who has like this red anemic resting face, or it's like, and now you're expecting us to buy in him being like,
does he have a psychotic side to him or something?
It's like, bruh, I'm like, you stole that from some kind of anime. I don't know which one. Maybe it's Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe it's it'd be a low hanging fruit if I said it was Orochimaru because like, but no, it's like, God, what are some other anime characters that stick their tongues out?
Kiryu Kosuke from 5Ds.
Yeah, there's also what's her name? The Beautician Club from sorry, Beautification Club from what's from Kakuguroi. You know that ends up being played by Sella from Juoger in the live action. The good live action, I mean.
Grimjow actually did it a couple of times.
Yeah, Grimjow a few times, yeah. Wait, I think one of Grimjow's Fracciones did that too.
Yeah.
Maybe it was D-Roy, not D-Roy, but like one of the other ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, also in the opening, did we also notice when there's that battle going on between like Ultra Zeztz that
Mhm.
right before we see the lady, we have 5 shadowy figures that appear right before she appears. So are we foreshadowing 5 more characters? Or are we foreshadowing 5 nightmares?
Mm.
Good question.
That, I mean, because so far we have seen the cherubs that become a nightmare. And from there, it's like, okay, well, what happens when a nightmare, like, are we going with the philosophy of Bleach of hollows? Like there are Menoses, and then there's the Grandes, and then there could be the Adhuchas and the Vostalordes.
We did discuss that to a certain extent earlier, didn't we?
Are we coming to the point that it's like, okay, yeah, we've fought in nightmares before, and many of them were very strong and powerful. But what happens, like, again, with the Demon Lord, like multiple dreams or multiple nightmares?
You know what's another character I just remembered? Norita from Bleach.
Yeah. Yeah. We did foreshadow that we were going to get a new opening, obviously, because we didn't get one last week. Apparently, from what people are assuming, this one is actually the proper opening for Zeztz. Since everything we have had up to now has not, again, we're still on episode 2.
Yeah.
We never left that point. So people are like, yeah, no. So we have just been playing the first episode intro, and now we have the actual intro.
Yeah.
And also there was a lot of this is how deep I went into this. Because I follow Ryutaro, who is Baku, on his social medias, I dove into Japanese forums and found out that there was like the band or the group that did the first opening, they were pushing that song. It was trending in Japan for like TikTok videos and stuff like that. It was like massively being pushed. I'm like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, they apparently they had already known that they were gonna change intro songs. So it was kind of like they're like, thank you, but they're goodbye for being part of like the international Kamen Rider. Because there are videos of Baku and Minami and Nem and Nausicaa along with Fuji doing their own interpretations, their dance and everything like that, and then sharing like the photo of them in civilian clothes that we see them in the intro. It's like already like, oh, a new beginning. And I'm like, oh, that's why you took the photo. I'm like, what? Oh, okay, yeah. So we're getting a second intro. This was 2-3 weeks ago. That I saw all this, and I'm like, oh, are we getting a new intro? Okay, all right. We haven't had one of those in a long time, so
yeah, Hibiki.
No one in phase 2 or in even right now in Reiwa, Zeztz is the first one to have 2 intros. I don't know what goes in the planning of it. I don't know, but again, just like with Elements and Rider chips.
Hajime no Kimi.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to like accept the opening because again we were so used to the first one. So again, right now it's cool. It's cool. It sounds a lot like, you know what? Someone told me it's very Paramore-ish. It sounds like something the band Paramore would do. I'm like, yeah, roughly sounds like it. Sounds like Paramore. Sounds like it has a little bit of Blink 182 in there also.
Honestly, I'm more of a Lush guy.
Oh my God, Lush.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. A lot of people forgot Lush were a thing, but Lush was a thing.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm a fan of Ludo.
Yeah. Well, I'm also a fan of Duffy, and not because of JoJo. I actually have both albums.
I'll be like, you know what? When Kamen Rider Aqua comes out in 2020 and 2045, maybe they should do Flog and Molly for their intro.
Yeah.
So,
actually, speaking of Kamen Rider Aqua, I'm somewhat surprised in Geo he didn't have a Me Ride watch for Waz, considering he was a future rider. I mean, I suppose it was because he was already a rider in like the O's movie, but then he even shows up in Geo.
Yeah, he does.
Could have done that.
Oh, and by the way, for everyone who messaged me about yesterday, and like, this is just a quick thing. I already knew. I kind of already knew with oh my God, with Amane. I kind of already knew because we had dove into that with ZO.
Yeah.
And people were like, you don't know? I'm like, you know what? I don't know because I've never seen ZO, nor have I ever seen Blade, so this is all new to me. But I have actually randomly bumped into and have listened to the other writers.
Mm-hmm.
It was rather strange to me, without exposing too much, like how they're not being voiced by their original actors. They are being voiced like Blade, for example, being this big, bulky, rhinoceros-looking motherfucker, had a woman's voice coming out of it. And I was kind of like, wait, what, why? That doesn't sound for a big hulking guy. I mean, yeah, I know Mike Tyson. I know, like, I'm just like kind of, oh my God, like, you want something to eat? Yes, I'd like your Santa Fe fingerlings, please.
Mike Tyson mystery.
I never would have taken him for a soprano, but yeah, hearing a very soft voice and whatnot coming from other Blade, I was like, and that's a woman's voice. Again, I have not seen ZO, but I kind of put 2 and 2 together last night. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I'm on it. You still disappoint me. You still 20 years later, and you're still making me
15.
You're still making me like Chuck. No, I think we really do need to send her to a convent. We need to put this child in therapy. Oh, I know she went through a goth phase in Forza. I know. But this is thick.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, do you guys like clip shows?
No. We
No.
on very rare occasions, like Super Sentai had a few banger of clip shows, but those are the exception, not the norm.
Yeah, I said it.
Before you came in here, I even said that the only reason I watch recap episodes is because I'm a completionist.
The things we do for views. I'm like, I already know. Why must you subject us to a pop quiz? Do you remember what happened in episode 1? Yes. Do you remember what happened in episode 5? Yes. Do you remember who wrote episode 10? Yes.
Yeah. Although, I will say there are those rare occasions to where a recap episode is enjoyable. I remember I enjoyed an Power Rangers recap episode, but basically, when I watch a show, I watch every single episode. So, I force myself to watch recap episodes, and I'm like, all right, let's just get through like 22 minutes of this.
Yeah, no, we're literally. But the thing is, it's not a recap to the point that there is no purpose in it, because like I said last week and even right now, we're still on episode 2. Technically, this is episode 3. No one knows what the fuck is going on. Baku already knew who Fuji was, already knew his name, already knew about Nausicaa, already knew about the closet, and has already broken the butterfly effect. The butterfly is really breaking the fabric of reality right now with this, telling every single person, including Nox, spoilers. The audacity of you, Baku. I know you're cute, but there's only so much cute can get away with.
Yeah.
No joke. I actually said that to Ryotaro, and he actually liked it and gave me a smiley face on it. Oh, you're cute, but you're fucking with us, man. And he just like smiley face on it. I'm like, I think you do know some English, Ryotaro. I mean, you speak it in the show, so
yeah, Baku's trolling you.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right. Yeah, normally clip shows are very annoying because again, it's reflecting on what we already know. I'm like, let me guess. The mangaka didn't make a new chapter this week, so we have to give filler. Is that what we do? Because that's normally why you do a recap episode.
Yeah. Upon rewatching the second opening, I just realized that black and white image is literally the entire first opening sped up.
Yeah, it's literally it's like I told you, it's literally the first opening sped up. So it's like, that happened. We know it happened, but now Baku has to explain to everyone.
Yeah, because you do that dream projection thing to everyone where it's like, hi everyone, I'm Agent 7. Who you see in front of you is the real me, Baku.
Yeah.
And let me introduce you to my friend. This is Nem.
Again, everyone knows who Nem is.
But they don't know who Nem the person is.
Yeah. So again, and that's also a thing. Nem was not brought up until she was always there. But for Nausicaa, for Fuji, for everyone to know that she is actually a part of this, that was episode 9 or 10?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And we're in episode 3. We're like just no. I'm telling you guys everything because I dreamed it.
Our mission today is reveal the confidential information.
Yeah, no. Yes. But again, it's confidential in the fact that of Baku, first off. He's recapping everything. And massive spoilers who has not watched this show, but it's also a refresh if you're brand new. Because apparently last week's episode, the last 2 episodes, apparently the viewer ratings have gone through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are like they were just like, what? In America also, it's like, obviously tokusatsu VTubers and reviewers such as ourselves reacted, and that has gotten the masses into watching this show.
Yeah. So, and I've seen so many people do the whole non-anime fan review react to every JoJo opening, but it's now seasoned Toku fans react to insert episode of Kamen Rider. We're in this before the VTubers are.
Well, I mean, VTubers, the only ones that would possibly talk about it would be Iron Mouse. where she has literally said that she's a big Kamen Rider and Sentai fan.
I know
And
I don't know if it's her, but I know there's one that's like has like red and yellow hair for her avatar.
There's one that I'm aware of, and I do have some interaction with her. I think Ryasu, I think is her name. She's just generic anime girl, but of course has like on her character she has like some Toko accessories, mainly a decade driver.
I know Dawson Rider has been a seasoned tuber.
Yeah, so I mean, everyone has been talking about this. Now the numbers of Zeztz have gone up because they're like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Yeah, I thought this was a kid show. It is. It is a kid show,
but it's a global phenomenon now.
It's global. It's gone big.
It's like. Can you imagine going years with people not knowing that this is bigger than One Piece, and now people are starting to finally realize this is bigger than One Piece?
Don't get the season 2 people riled up, Mike. They're already all ruffled up as it is. You're gonna start a war here.
I literally just finished season 2 of One Piece.
Now again, I know.
Oh, you mean like back in the day? Like I graduated high school back in 2012. I was literally the only person in my entire school who watched Kamen Rider.
Yeah, literally until like 2014, like the only friends of mine who watched Kamen Rider were people who I introduced to Kamen Rider.
But here's also the thing: if you go back, because it's available on Tokusatsu, on their YouTube channel, Kamen Rider Zeztz episode 26 has got 21,000 views as of right now. The past videos have barely hit 20. Mm-hmm. There are people watching. Oh yeah, there are. The live stream gets a lot of viewers, but I'm talking about like, dude, what? So the numbers have increased now. People are now paying attention. And of course, I know, recap episode, but again, we're recapping with purpose because none of this has happened. But we got to tell everyone. Yeah. We have to tell about Otaka and Koreha and Zero and Agent 3 and your mom. We got to talk about your mom. What about
Stacy's mom? No, Nemu's mom has got it going on.
I could be that guy. It'd be like, "What's your name?" You know what I did over there? I was like, "You better not bring my mother into." You know what I did? I'm not even gonna finish that.
You leave my mother out of this.
Yeah. Hell no, Nem. Your mom's a MILF. Anyway.
Yeah, you know, I love that one line from My Name Is Earl, where it's like Earl, men don't like it when other men sleep with their moms. That's why my brother killed my father.
Oh man, they never really said they were in the South, but it really felt like My Name Is Earl was in the Ozarks.
I mean, with the location called Camden County. Yeah, and literally having a 2-part episode called South of the Border.
Is the Bible Belt? I mean, I know it's close to Mexico, but it ain't. But it's not like shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. That's Texas's problem.
Yeah, I would say like I would imagine like My Name Is Earl's probably like a New Mexico type area.
I don't know. There was some very green area, and I've been to Arizona, New Mexico, and I'm like, very little green until you.
I've been to Arizona, but not New Mexico. But I can tell you, Sedona is definitely green. Not the same kind of green from My Name Is Earl, but
remember, Sedona is close to Flagstaff, and Flagstaff is like you wouldn't even freaking know that you were in Arizona. I'm like, wait, is Arizona? Really? I thought it was nothing but rock. No, go deeper down there, and you'll see nothing but rocks. We're up in the nice area. You got grass up here. Nice. Anyway, so yes, recap episode.
Yeah.
Ooh. I hope you got your Sudoku and your Nintendo Switches out because we're gonna be here for like.
Actually, I do have my Nintendo Switch out.
2 or 1?
1.
Okay, yeah.
What? Do I look rich to you?
If you got a 2, then you're free. Then you are a bitch. That is so unnecessary. But I want to play the Animal Crossing Pokemon game. Stick to Animal Crossing. You haven't paid off your debts. That damn raccoon is about to rip open your house.
Mm-hmm.
Is my Sega Dreamcast acceptable?
What do you got in it?
Sonic Adventure.
Ooh. Order a pizza and put on the Crazy Taxi and let's go.
All right, let's do this.
Radio for me.
Anyway, so we're literally info dumping on everybody. Everyone.
Yeah, even the part where like we failed to stop the bomber, and Fuji ends up causing a mass outbreak. It's like, I don't remember this. This is my fault.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, whoa, I didn't do this. I'm like, yeah, no, you didn't. But in the other timeline, in my dream, you did. Nausicaa looked at him with such a look of disappointment, like, yeah, because again, we're gonna talk about it right now. Fuji was about to arrest Baku, and I'm like,
there's something that Baku,
you know what? We could have arrested you. We can arrest you, Fuji, because yeah, Baku committed murder. You committed mass genocide. So you want to be the kettle or the cauldron?
Pot.
Either or, it's all witchcraft. It's like, okay, so yeah, we averted that because Baku actually did destroy the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
We literally fast forward to everything. Like who Nem is, Nem's abduction, what's her deal? The whole business with Nox and his background. How do you know this, Baku? How do you know that like what happened to Nox? Because that seems like that's information you should not have, but you just do know it. Because Nox decided, you know what, I'm going to join them all in watching a movie. We're having a Fathom event here, so I want to know what this kid knows. Because remember, in this timeline, Nox has not officially met Baku.
Yeah.
No one knows anyone in this episode. We know them, but they don't know each other, nor do they know us, the audience. It's like, yeah, wait, you said about Nox. What happened with Otaka? I kind of hulked out and I kind of killed him. Straight up killed him. And it wasn't, but because Nox killed 2 other agents, and one of them was your best friend, Nausicaa. It was Koreha. And the look on Nausicaa's face, it's like, so you're telling me that my friend died in that timeline?
Yes.
Yeah, I swear, yeah. I swear, when Fuji was about to arrest Baku, like, first off, it was Nausicaa that punched him in the face because I'm like, your friend just killed her best friend. And it was a dream.
It didn't really happen.
But the violence is real. Yeah, no, Nausicaa got a good one into Fuji. Just straight up, just like, yeah, this violence is about to be domestic. And the little things in this part where, like, where Nausicaa punched Fuji, but Minami caught Baku and then rested his head on the table and then gave him a kiss. So just like, it's the little things that matter in this. I mean, they could have just let Baku like hit his head on the table, but like, nope, I caught it. I caressed his hair and I gave him a kiss goodnight. I'm like, oh, Minami, this world is not meant for someone as beautiful as you. Honestly.
Yeah.
We continue on exploiting and revamping everything, kind of giving Nox like his. But again, Nox already knows about the lady. We think.
Mhm.
I'm surprised that he doesn't really have much to say in the fact that Nem's here, and also
I killed you. Wait, you killed me? Yeah.
Yeah. Nox, when he said that, when he found out that, wait, you killed me, it's like, what are you gonna do, Nox? You already know that Baku has something that you cannot beat.
And not only that, it happens later in the episode, but when he's fighting against Agent 5, when he has his Nerf gun, you can see that it's still damaged. Since this is not the premonition that he had to where he stole the recovery capsule to, fix his gun sword thing.
Yeah, the continuity is still there. It's like, Nox never took the recovery capsule, so his gun is actually, again, it's the little things that that you have to pay attention in this show, because it's like, wait, but he was fine. That never happened. Remember, we're on episode 3. We're not on episode 26. That never happened. Nox has a broken gun. He has nothing. So you're right. When that confrontation happens, you're kind of like, wait, why does your gun look that way? Why? It's like, remember, unless Baku gives him the recovery capsule, he's fighting handicapped.
Yeah.
And imagine.
And why would Baku do that in the first place?
I don't know, because
you can't even use his Agent 6 suit.
Yeah, the thing
sorry,
is,
Agent 4 suit. Sorry.
The thing is that Nox has not been an asshole to him in this timeline. Everyone started fresh. Like Nem, she's always been oblivious to everything. Now she knows. Fuji and Nausicaa have just been info dumped, confirming black cases exist. Nightmares are real. Your friend
exists.
Your friend, both of your friends are still alive, but they could die if we don't stop this. And it's just like, man, this is fucking heavy. Even Nox is like,
whoa.
Wow. Okay. All right. I need to go outside and get some air for a minute. Like you just spoiled half of the season for me. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah. So as of right
meanwhile, Agent 3 tasked 5 and 6 with capturing Zeztz, dead or alive.
Yes.
So while we're info dumping, the two of them are actively looking for Zeztz and them inside the abandoned auditorium.
Did you notice when 3 was giving them the orders, right? Like telling them hey, this is the target, blah, blah, in his stupid voice that he has. It's like, again, we all know that I really don't like Agent 5. Like, I have not liked him. There's nothing of him that we have seen so far that even made him a competent or a resourceful agent. He's just a hothead. He's just a meathead that goes in guns a-blazing and not giving a shit about what the fuck has to be recovered or not. Shoot first, ask questions later type of guy. But here, though, he actually walks up to 3 and tells him, so our mission is to attack, detain a fellow agent. Are you fucking... What is this? What are you talking about? And 3's like, your orders are absolute. And the look on Agent 5's face is of that of disgust. Like, he doesn't want to do this. And I was shocked. I'm like, okay, I know I called you a dumbass and a meathead, and that's literally how you were portrayed. But wow, you actually care, and you're actually you actually have morals. You're like, wait, he's a fellow agent. Why the fuck are we shut up and do your job, 5. And he's just mad at 3. He's like, like, oh my god, I want to punch this guy. So like, what the fuck are we doing? Like that's his body language, Agent 5. And I was kind of like, wow, 5, you're not a piece of shit after all. You actually care. Like, you actually care. You're actually like, I don't like this. I don't like this. He's a fellow agent. Why are we attacking our own? Well, do you have a moral compass?
For once.
You might.
Or how do we know? How do we know his moral compass isn't a roulette wheel like a bridge Suzaku in Code Met?
Well, we'll see, because again, we already have one version of him, but so far we're getting like a more pleasant version of him. Like, again, he doesn't want to do this. He absolutely does not want to do this. But he's like, fine, whatever. I'm going to do the mission, but it seems like he's going to do it his way. Because again, the options are dead or alive. So if it is the fact that he is a meathead, he will beat the hell out of Baku and take him in, or if not, he's going to try to negotiate with Baku. I know he's a bit rough, and he has, roughed up Koreha a little bit, but he's like, for some reason, I feel like he's different now. I could be wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. But yes, 5 and 6 are trying to break into the movie. They didn't pay for a ticket though. And obviously, yeah, they wind up showing up. You didn't pay for a ticket, assholes.
Nope.
What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know. We got a couple of cosplayers with Nerf guns. And there's only like 5 minutes left. What are we gonna do?
Well, we might as well fight.
In the theater?
Yep.
There ain't no room.
People are kung fu fighting.
Yeah, no, shots fired. Shots fired. Yeah, we got your secret agents and you have access to holograms.
Yeah. But I'll say this, one of the highlights of this fight scene is how Agent 5 has like this this portal gun, the capsum, which allows him to like summon portals where like, oh yeah, like let's fire towards the portal and then have a Nox try to like predict where the shots are being fired from.
Yeah. And then at one point they all get teleported to another location, and then Kamen Rider Dawn shows up, and then I'm thinking, all right, is he Agent 1?
Yeah, that was honestly. Yeah, who is this?
Oh boy, I can't wait for Steve to see who's the actor who plays Dawn.
No, I have seen what he looks like. I was just like, wait. So is this like our secondary writer, or is this like another, like, again, the foreshadowing of those 4-5 shadow figures we saw before the lady in the intro?
Yeah, is Nox/Nox Knight the secondary writer or not?
That is a good question, because it's like, technically by this point we should already have a secondary writer
and a tertiary.
Yeah, we should already have like at least by episode like 18 established that there is a secondary writer.
Yeah.
But we're on 26 and we haven't even, like, all we have had is Nox, Koreha, and Agent 5. Which none of them seem to fit that build, because each and every one of them look exactly the same, just different color codes. But now we have this very, very punk rock looking Kamen Rider
with knives,
with razor blades, total fucking edgelord show up.
He makes me think of that one guy from the movie Zombie Strippers, where those commandos go into that underground facility and they're like fighting all those zombies, and the one dude, like, he throws a knife at like one of like the zombies. So oh man, I love me some knives. And then like when the whole team has to regroup and they all see him firing from a gun, it's like, what? I like guns too. And then like at the end of the movie, when they're fighting the zombie strippers at the end of the movie, it's like he kills one of the strippers with one of his knives. Like, man, oh man, do I love me some knives.
You're actually admitting that you watch Zombie Strippers.
It was like back in the days, back when you would have HBO and Cinemax and Showtime for like 3 days.
Well, if there ain't nothing else on, I mean...
Besides, one of them was the actress who would mocap for Bayonetta, so yeah.
Well, if you're going to do a movie like that, having a couple of adult actresses, that's probably the most easiest paycheck they got all week. Mm-hmm. And I do recall that there were some of them in that movie, so...
Yeah. All I know is that if Penny Drake's in it, I'd watch it.
Anyway, so, yeah. Episode 26 of Kamen Rider Zeztz.
Mm-hmm.
26, Gather. It took us 26 episodes to get to episode 3.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
As of right now, this is they have done something that they have not done ever in a Kamen Rider series. Like, was the first 25 episodes like, what was that a thing? I mean, that's the longest prologue I've ever seen.
See, like, I'll say this: at least with Ryuki, at least they established that, like, oh, like he went back in time and he had to relive everything.
Yeah. So, as of right now, the question is this new edgelord Kamen Rider? Is he a friend or foe?
Trailers say foe.
I mean, the fact that
even 5 was shaking his boots when like he showed up. He's like, "This was not in our mission report. We got to get the heck out of here."
It's like, yeah, and the fact that he made it rain razor blades.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he got Aubrey Killer with Savage.
Yeah, no, we haven't had. Well, no, I feel as though we have had Toko characters go that length and that way, but nothing to this caliber. Well, I mean, again, the last one had to have been Aubrey Killer. You know, Zenkaiger and like Dawn Brothers and all of that. Oh yeah, they had their edgelord purple guys, but nothing like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Right now, all we know is that the purple guy has a dragon insignia.
Yeah.
So,
oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are we all just gonna give this a 7 or?
It's a clip show.
But is it a good clip show?
I'll give it a low 8.
Yeah, I would most likely say it's a low 8 because if they just ended the episode with the clip show, then it would have been like, no, this is a 3 or like the lowest, like unnecessary.
It's like they could have done the clip show in the previous episode, high key.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes woke us up. You know, it was literally the cymbals being slammed to your ears because we do get a confrontation, but then the confrontation is broken because some asshole decided to join in the
Basically,
fight.
he pulled a Lee Angle.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's a low 8
All right.
for that reason. Because again, clip shows, we would have given it a 3 at least. On no.
All right. So comments. This guy with the Buster icon. By the way, good taste. I mean, I'm more of a Slash guy, but that's what it is. AFC Shark Boy says, not gonna lie, the clip show came way out of left field. Yeah, usually clip shows are like the first episode of the new arc, not the second episode.
They decided to wake us up.
Yeah. 3, acting like Orochimaru as an agent.
Ugh. Don't insult Orochimaru.
Yeah. I'd say he's more like Norita from Bleach. I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even say my Yuri because my Yuri's too precious for this world.
Yeah.
All right. Technically, the shrink capsule, if spun in reverse, could hypothetically make 7 grow. That might be plausible. I still like the clip where he was basically using it as a treadmill.
I mean, that is a way to do it, honestly. There's a way to do it.
Yep.
No one said just the capsule had to go one certain way for it to work.
Yeah. A nightmare fusion with its victim, like how Drive there are some road mutes. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. It's confirmed Nox is the second rider.
Oh, all right.
Well, until we see some allegiance.
Okay, so the 2 boy love Kamen Riders are officially Ichigo and Nigo. Okay.
All right.
That's fun. Let the boy love memes continue. I find them entertaining.
Shark Boy says I'd give it a 6.
Oh, Shark Boy did not like you.
Yeah.
He no like you. No, I know. Again, this could have been this is like a 7 at most, but it's a low 8. Again, the clip show that was that's to get everyone caught up. But
yeah. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Click the bell icon to get notified for our latest videos. We discuss all things Kamen Rider Zeztz, Kamen Rider Blade, which we only have just the one movie left before we spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Man, ready? Are you excited? Da da da. Ultraman Cosmos. We're almost halfway done with that season. Tojima Tanzabar wants to be a Kamen Rider, and of course, Super Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity, which we're gonna discuss tomorrow. So definitely stick around for that. And come by, check out our personal social medias. We're all over the internet. But more importantly, hopefully in your hearts. If you want to say hi to us in person, we'll be at the following convention dates: Robo Toy Fest on May 31st at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center, and Power Morphicon on August 28th through the 30th at the Pasadena Convention Center. And yeah, we're going to get both Time Fire and Quantum Ranger in the same convention. And now it's the same day and everything. So definitely something to look forward to. Until next time, we hope you have a great week, and, we hope to see you again real soon. Bye. Sweet dreams.
Good night, guys.